Welcome to the channel. In this video we will see how we can compile and run a Java program from command prompt in a Windows computer or a laptop. So the first thing that we do here is we will create a folder where we will save our Java source file. So here in my desktop I will right click, then new and a folder. I will call this folder as example. You guys can give any name and you guys can save the folder wherever you want. Okay, now what we do is we will open up a text editor and we will write a very simple Java program. You guys can use any text editor. I happen to have Visual Studio Code and I will open it up. And here in this Visual Studio Code, what we do is we will click on this file and then we will choose open folder. And then we will open up the folder that we have just created. My folder is in desktop and the folder name is example. I will select the folder. Here we can see the example folder is present. In this folder, we will create a new file and I will call this file as hello.java. And now this file is opened here in the editor and we can write a very simple Java program. So let's have a class here and let's call it as hello. In this class we will have the public static void main method, and this method will take an array of strings as the arguments. Let's call it as args, and then we will have a simple system out println method, and in this method we will display a string. Let us say hello YouTube to the screen. Okay, now let us see how we can run this program from the command prompt. So I will close this text editor and then I will open up the folder where we have saved our file. Mine is in the example folder, and in this folder we can see the hello.java file. So now let's see how we can run this file. Now in Java, first we have to provide the Java source file to a Java compiler. It will generate a file which will contain the bytecode, and then we have to pass that file to the Java interpreter, and the Java interpreter will run the program. So here what we have to do is we have to open up the command prompt with this particular path. So the trick is we will go to this navigation section and then we will left click in this empty area. It will highlight the path like this. We will type in cmd and we will hit the enter button. What it does is it will open up the command prompt with this particular folder path. So you guys can see desktop example. So now let us see how we can compile this Java source file. To compile the Java source file, we will use the command javac, and then we have to provide the name of the file which is containing the Java code. In this example, it is hello.java, and then we will hit the enter button. Nothing happens in the command prompt, but if we look at the folder, a new file is created with the name hello.class. If you remember, while creating the program, the name that we have given for the class is hello. For that class, a file is created. For every class that we have in our source file, a .class file will be created for those classes. So in our source file, we had a class named hello, and that's why hello.class file is created. So now in order to run this program, what we have to do is we just have to type in Java, which will call the Java interpreter, and we have to provide the name of the class which is containing the static void main method, which is the entry point of our program. In our example, we had only one class and the name of that class is hello. So I will provide that here. Remember, here we are not providing the file name, we are providing the name of the class which is containing the static void main method. That is the entry point of our program. So here, if I hit the enter button, we can see the output of our program, which is hello YouTube. Now what I will do is I will open up this file again in the VS Code, and here you guys can see the name of the file is hello.java and the class name is hello. A general rule is whenever you define a class inside a file, you will give the name of the class to the file. So some of the Java IDEs use that and they construct the program. So what happens here if I change the name of the class? For example, let us say hello world. I will change the name of the class to hello world and the file name is still hello. Okay, so now I will save this program and then I will minimize this editor. Now I will delete the class file. Again, I have to open up the command prompt. So I will go to the navigation section. I will type in cmd and I will open up the command prompt. So now how we can run this? First we have to provide the Java source file to the Java compiler. So it will be javac space name of the file. It is hello.java. So now nothing happens in the command prompt, but a new file is created with the name hello world. So the important thing here is for every class that you have in your source file, a .class file will be created. In this program right now, the class name is hello world and that's why hello world.class file is created here. Now in order to run this, I can type in Java and then I have to provide the name of the class which is containing the static void main method. So in this example, it is hello world. So now if I hit the enter button, the program runs and we get hello world as the output. Generally, the rule is you provide the name of the class to the file name, but if you have a different class name, then this is what happens. Now here, what we have seen is a very simple program without any packages. Now what if our program contains packages? How we can run them? I will make a separate video and explain that in detail. So thank you for watching. I'll see you later in the next video.